How's it going, guys? My name's Nate Brown. This is my 2006 Ford E-350 van conversion. This is actually my third full conversion, but my very first van conversion. My first one was a 1992 sick as hell E-350 box truck with custom welded bumper, tan black, wood stove, roof deck, full 9 yards. Second one was this past year. During quarantine, I built a camper on the back of my Toyota Tacoma, 1,500 square feet of hand-laid fiberglass, and lived out of that for a while. And then I just built this one 2 months ago, still in the process, but almost done. So when building this van, I really thought about renting it out to skiers and snowboarders. I've spent a lot of time at the mountains, especially in my van, doing 2 weeks up there at a time, waking up, shoveling off the solar panels, walking 100 feet to the lift. And I really wanted to share that experience for other people. So I started with a pretty heavy-duty installation of everything is Mylar wrapped with polystyrene foam on the floors. Everything is spray foamed, every nook and cranny is dialed. From there, I've got heating. The heating sources are a reliable Mr. Buddy propane heater, super simple to use, connected to a 5-pound propane tank. As well as what will be a wood stove right here. The key component with the wood stove and the wood that I chose for the entire build is I did cedar, so it smells like a cabin all the time. It also resists moisture pretty well. So basically in my box truck, I always had my snowboard boots linked up to some bindings straight above my wood stove with everything drying off around it. Give it 30 minutes and you're good to go back on the lift even on the wettest day. When it comes to a layout, I really just wanted to design something that was really functional. A lot of people build these small vans and they put a full-size mattress in and they got no room for movement. They just have to lay out in bed and it totally sucks. It might be better for a bigger van, but for something like this, you're kind of limited on space. So basically I wanted to make stuff that was removable. So right here I have a removable toilet. That is pretty simple. It's got 2 latches on the side. Draw, pull it out. You just can do your business right there. Easy to slide back in. Also acts as a seat. Really, really simple design. And then the whole thing you can just lift up, take out, easy as that. I also have my fridge over here, which sits right in between the seats. It's just a simple Yeti. I've used the Domestics before, and a lot of times being in the Pacific Northwest, it's not the most reliable electrical source, with especially up at the mountain. Everything's very cold enough as it is, and this thing's also removable. In terms of water, I just have a simple gray, fresh water, 7 gallons each. Super simple with a foot pump system right here. Super reliable. I have an electric one linked up to my camper right now, and it's super loud and annoying, so I prefer actually the foot pump system. Right here is going to be the wood stove with all your fresh cut wood right here. Easy access while just sitting down doing some work. If you go over here, pan over, when you gotta go cook, easy simple meal. You got your stove that just slides out and you're able to cook right from your seat. The key to this is that you're able to cook inside, or you can step outside, cook easy. Slides away. You got all your cooking necessities, just throw them right down there. Got your touch panel lights, they'll link up. Set the mood right, for a nice quiet night. Over here, you got a couple cabinets, 2 right here for food storage mainly. This for all your other cooking necessities. When it comes to more storage for other things, we got right here, this flips open. You got your Mr. Buddy stove that whips out. Links up right over here, so this still remains flush. And yeah, you're able to just bring it right on over. Extends further than that. Easy put away. Not so bad. Right here you got your main seat that we use. What's nice about here is also you just take off that. All this is storage behind that as well. Flip that back up. You got all sorts right here. I usually put my sleeping gear right here. So you just stuff your sleeping bag or just a pillow, whatever it is. Right here links up to the inverter. So you just press that and then it hooks on your 120 volt right here. I put that right here so you can easily able to charge your laptop while working up at the mountain. Sweet. And then right here is your bed. Bed's an easy pull-out system. So it goes all the way out here. This bad boy flips out. Takes about a minute. It's not too hard. All slides back nice and tight, so you're able to go back and do your simple living system. The reason I chose a twin size bed is because, you know, it just saves so much room. I've seen it in a lot of vans, and I've used it in my own vans before, and it's just so much better than a queen size bed, especially when you're being a weekend warrior. The beauty of this also is it flips up into a couch. So if you got a nice day outside, you can just throw it out there and lounge out. Just take off the sheet and you're good to go. So for ventilation, I decided to do 2 fans because I have this in my camper. Right here is the Max Air fan. What's great about this one isn't the electric, so you have to just manually twist it open. But you're able to keep it open all the time. I've had fans before where, you know, it really sucks when it pours on you at night because there's no rain guard. So this I can actually just leave on all the time. Always creates nice circulation in here. It's got 3 modes, just easy press on. Gets nice and cool in here really fast, especially if you maybe overload the wood stove. If you decide to switch angles and be sleeping with your head down there and your feet down here, you also have a personal fan right here that rotates 360 degrees. Super nice, quiet, and efficient. So this is the back of my truck. To do privacy, I just made some hippie curtains. They just roll down on all 4 windows. They're double-sided with quilt. And just roll them up. And then clip them back on. And you're good to go. Over here, we got 2 different light switches. One goes to my dresser right here. Check it out. Got all the clothes storage in there. And then over here is the lights for back here, the garage. So right here I've got a splitter valve on the 5-pound tank that goes to the cooking, the 2-burner cooker, as well as the Mr. Buddy heater. Super efficient. Nothing will last you honestly weeks at a time. Over here is all of our battery system. It's super simple. The batteries are powered. They're linked up to the car's alternator, which is just plenty of voltage, especially coming from a diesel van, as well as 100 volts of solar right up here. We just have 2 deep cycle batteries. They're linked up to the pretty simple inverter. I kept 1 space open just in case someone wants to run some lights back here and string lights, set a mood. Over here, just 12-volt panel and your super simple solar setup. So for the outside, you know, you can pretty much get everything off Amazon relatively cheap. You just have your side-mounted ladder. Usually you put this on the back door, but I prefer the side access. It goes straight up, and it's supported by 4 roof racks. For us, I just have 12-foot cedar decking. I have it wrapped equally on other sides, so you can access the Julie rack equally, as well as lay out on either side. Right up here is the 100-volt, 100-watt solar panel. Yeah, so I made extra room for it just in case you want to link up other solar panels. You can put, you know, at least another 2 100-watt solar panels up there if you really are trying to get off the grid even more. But honestly, there's plenty of power here already. So overall, this thing probably took me about a month and a half. Technically, it's not done because the wood stove's been on back order for 2 months. But you know, probably could bust it out all in within a month or so. Really grinding. Total cost ended up being around 14 grand. That included the van and everything. If I did it again, I would try to use more recycled materials, but I was kind of on a time crunch. And pretty much the only thing I'd really change about the layout is I'd reduce the height of this maybe by 4 inches or so. I love actually just the size of the bed. You know, this is a dorm room size bed. We've all, you know, shared that plenty of times, I'm sure. And it's not so bad. But yeah, besides that, I honestly think it's a pretty dialed setup. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you guys out for your guys' future builds. This thing is actually up for sale to fund some future fun. Gonna build out another setup here pretty soon, probably something a little bit bigger, as well as I'm building a food truck called Sweet Eyes Waffles. It'll be open up in 2021 in Bellingham, Washington. Yeah, you can hit me up at Nate_N_Nico on Instagram if you need any help or if you're looking to buy this rig. Cheers and have a wonderful day, guys.